name is Ruben Leichtle, 27 years old from Denver, Colorado. I first started getting in the process of buying a home with me and my fiance around 2018, 19. We purchased our first home in 2018 and now we're looking for our second home. Growing up, teenage years, out of college, never really imagined myself having a home, kind of just, apartment type of person. I just want to give me some one bedroom or something like that. Then, I've met my fiance and my dreams changed, our vision changed, and then we started looking into houses and we realized that it wasn't as out of reach as I had initially believed. And so then we just kind of grinded it out, and then sure enough, we purchased our first home. We just wanted to settle down a little bit more, and we kind of wanted a home that we could see ourselves in 30 years down the road, paying off the mortgage and stuff like that. And the home we had initially purchased, we felt like it was a good first home, but it wasn't our forever home. So our vision was we want something long-term and something that we can grow in and pay off so we can retire earlier and not have all those bills and stuff. Something more settled that we can settle in. So with COVID, it definitely changed our plans for the future. We've seen firsthand people struggling. We've seen firsthand people losing their jobs. We were blessed enough that we were both able to keep our jobs and make payments and not be behind on any bills. But also it kind of changed our mindset to like, if this does happen again, if something does happen, I do lose my job, she does lose her job, we need to be able to make sure that we're more secure. And so our mindset kind of changed to cashing out on our house and figuring out what is something better for us and our future. And not just for us too, but also for our kids as well, because we wanted to make sure that they were set up to when they're growing up as well. I see you on your social media side, your company on the social media side, doing everything you guys are doing. And we had talked over possibly selling my house at a luncheon that we had with some friends. That kind of got the process rolling. I remember you'd call me and I would just kind of brush it off. And then sure enough, we decided, I think it's best we start trying to look to sell our house. So we had talked to other brokers, and I just wasn't comfortable with it. I felt like what they told me was, I felt like I knew the value of what my home could get, and I felt like the value that they thought that they could bring was less than what I thought my home was worth. So with that not settling, I decided that, this maybe just ain't right. This broker just ain't right. I might make more than what I had initially invested, but I didn't want just more, I wanted the most. So that's when I had called you, and then you and Jose had showed up to our house, and you guys, the spiel you guys gave us, you guys were so professional. You guys had all the paperwork lined up. You guys had documents ready for us to see, other properties that in comparison to our homes, that we felt that we could also sell our house as high as prices they had. So after that talk, my family definitely felt that there's no better choice than going with you and Jose and the Elevate Ave group. From initially listing the home, which we ended up selling in the weekend that we listed it, until getting under contract and then eventually moving out, easy. It was an easy process, man. I was always, trying to run numbers in my head, trying to figure out this and this, but me not knowing the selling point of it, I was able to rely on you to guide me through the process, and any question I had never went unanswered. Any phone call I called never went unanswered. So honestly, it was just as smooth as I could imagine it to be. I never thought it'd be that smooth selling a property. You guys did all the work. You guys made me feel comfortable, sent me emails, sent me the questions, and you guys did majority of the work, and that's why I'm thankful that I went with you guys, for sure. Yeah, I feel like the biggest lesson I learned from talking to the first initial broker that we talked to you, is that you can't take shortcuts. You don't want to go with who's giving the best deal. You don't want to go with who's going to be the cheapest. You want to go with who's going to do the best work. And I feel like the lesson that I learned the most is that with going with you guys, I pocketed more money than I would have with anybody else. So I feel like you definitely can't take shortcuts when it comes to talking to brokers. Don't turn away from a broker because of anything that they're willing to offer, because you may save more, you may pay less out, but I feel like we gain more we went with you guys who were really professional. I would definitely recommend everybody and anybody. There was no, like I said, no questions that went unanswered. No, if I needed help, if I was stressed out, whatever, you answered everything. You told me that whatever it would be all right. So I definitely would recommend everybody who's selling, and I definitely recommend anybody who's buying.